Hi, Professor Holmes. Hi, class. This is Stephen King, and I am going to present my artifact, Deconstructed and Reconstructed as well. And the artifact I'd like to present to the class are beads, and they're ceremonial beads that I received on a trip to Nairobi, Kenya. And they're broken on the end, so I'm being very being very cautious with them. But these were presented to me during a ceremony. And these beads actually symbolize, at the time, I was labeled a junior warrior, meaning where if I were an actual member of their tribe and lived in their tribal territory, I would be one of their warriors. And when they placed these on me, I wore these for the rest of the day. And the reaction from people as I walked around Nairobi, Kenya with these beads on was somewhat surprising, but I had been, told, hey, people are going to look at you a certain way with those on because they mean something to the people here. And I would see the looks from people. And I would see some people kind of shy away. So it let me know that, there was symbolism within these beads. And, to be able to travel to Nairobi, Kenya, myself and my wife, my only trip ever overseas. I've never been overseas before. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to dive into this later, but there were some cultural things that happened. One thing I'm going to mention is on the airplane. And we were on British Airways. And the flight attendants were spraying air freshener. And we didn't really understand why. What are you spraying air freshener for? None of us stink. And so as some years went by, I thought about that and I was like, you know what? Maybe the traditional travelers from Africa maybe, hygiene's different. I know some areas don't really wear deodorant. And that may have been the reason. They're spraying, but that kind of gives you the understanding of they didn't think about who we were. They just looked at, it was all about how we look. Now, I'm American. I'm on a flight back to, we have to catch a transfer in London, and it's about 150 of us, maybe more. We were the largest delegation of Black Americans to ever go and visit East Africa, because most Black Americans travel to West Africa, but we traveled to East Africa. And so on that ride back, that's something I remember. And this was in '06. That's something that stuck with me. But these beads are symbolic of, and I'm going to open them up. Let me do this so you guys can see them in their full glory. I'm very proud of these. I don't know how to put them back on, so I don't wear them anymore. There's a specific way that they adorn you with these. And I've got quite a few more things. I just brought out this one because, for the deconstruction and reconstruction for myself personally, this is what I chose. But we have a lot of other nice pieces of traditional tribal jewelry that we received while we were there. But the reconstruction is the fact that, I've been a fighter all my life. You have to be a fighter when your culture was taken from you purposely to debilitate you and to make you a lifelong servant. Now, not me personally, but, my ancestors. I'm a descendant of the people whose culture was taken from them. And these beads aren't just symbolic of me being a fighter. This is symbolic of all of my ancestors being fighters who were in this country and had to endure all of the pain and monstrosities that have been carried out in this country over 4 centuries plus. And not just in this country. As we know, the continent of Africa has been just abused by others. I won't get into specifics of who, what, when, where, but that's something that can easily be studied. And so that all ties into culture. It all ties into me. And, reconstructing this, absolutely, if you were to crush these beads down to their lowest form, I feel like if they were reformed, they could be reformed into my body, into me, a replica of me. These beads are definitely a replica of who I am and who I'm teaching my kids to be. And again, not just me, my ancestors as well. So thank you all for watching, and I look forward to sharing more, and I look forward to learning from you all as well. Take care. God bless.